In the Balance is a prayer to Nald Thal and the story of the Dunesfolk as a people, a hymn of seeking home, of sand and blood, and of life and death. But what of their history? Over a millennia ago, a civilization fell when the flood of the Sixth Umbral Calamity swept the world. The city of Mach was destroyed, and its people scattered by the rising tides. The few Machi that remained found their way south to the deserts of Hydaelyn. For hundreds of years they wandered. Slowly, over time, their skin tanned and eyes turned glassy. Time under the baking sun gave them an appreciation for its power and made them cherish life and venerate death. And in so doing, they began to worship the twin god of the 12, Nald Thal. But still, they were without a home. After nearly 800 years of wandering, they would build one, a city made in the desert sands, Beladia. It would be a shining gem of civilization in an unforgiving land. But two royal brothers unable to reconcile broke the nation in two, into Sildi and Ul'dah. Their faith would never waver, with the traitor Nald Thal a patron of both sister cities. But faith would not be enough. They would war until Sildi suffered a terrible fate, leaving its city and legacy one of rotting death, and Ul'dah's one of vibrant life. In the Balance is the hopes and records of the Dunesfolk, where they have been, where they are going, and ultimately, the song is a simple prayer to the twin faces of fate. The first lines in the song are a prayer to Nald Thal, asking for the bounty of the land in water, gold, and a place to call home in the sands of Hydaelyn. Who they're from isn't important. They could be from those who wandered the desert after the fall of Mach, right up to a trader passing through Horizon's Edge. The desire for a place to call home and for life's bounty never changes, especially after all the Lalafell have been through. And just as strongly, they pray for Nald Thal's mercy and judgment, that with his 4 arms he might weigh their souls on his scales and decide their fates, be it good or ill, bound towards heaven or hell, in Nald's realm of life or in Thal's realm of death. Under the arid sky of Hydaelyn, the Dunesfolk have made the best of their fate, not letting their small frames prevent them from clinging to big dreams and holding on to hope. The Dunesfolk, both literally and metaphorically, carrying them in their traveling packs, as they wandered the desert for generation after generation, hand in hand, trusting in each other, and just as death follows life, and time passes inexorably and quickly, so do they march on, finding their way and forging ahead. Praying twice over for a nascent flame that is a newborn life, hoping for it to be quickened by Nald, with a soul burning to achieve and to create. Souls on Etheirys are like eternal embers, stoked to rebirth in the ethereal sea, and hopefully, guided to prosperity. The lines of the song are asking Nald, the god of the living and commerce, for a good life of comfort and wealth, even to that life's very end. That the coin of the markets might be in their favor, and that they might find peace in each new day. The song repeats its second half, a near twin, until the end, but whereas the first half was a prayer to Nald for his coin, for life, and for its earthly joys and fortune, this second half is to Thal and death, to a gentle release and judgment of their souls upon his scales that is true and fair, and that they might find peace in tomorrow's end.
Twin gods bless this land, to us treasure bestow, city of desert sands, water and gold below, life's blood and rubies red, precious coins cast aglow, for hands of fortune's men, that walk we may not know, and when we reach our ends, to scales we gladly go, our fates are yours to bend, to hells and heavens flow, under every sky, with silk veils we weave a rainbow, voices lifted high, dreams upon our backs we carry, when day beckons night, let us rest this time and slow, trusting hand in hand, life death will follow. Stoke round, kindle flame, higher burn, sing till breath expires, those who wander paths in the dark, find fire light. May we all as truly the star, never fear or just favor star. May we be judged by what is right, for this we
And that is the tale of this song, of the desert Lullafell and worshippers of the twin-faced god. From the clergy of his worship to the love of coin and commerce, the Dunesfolk are his people through and through. And with proof put to the 12 and their love for man, it seems the heaven of fire, like the ethereal sea, awaits for all his children, their fate ever in the balance. Hey all, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, praise the 12 by giving it a like and comment, or by subscribing. It goes a long way to helping the channel. Don't forget, new videos every week, and if you want to engage with us further, why not check out our Discord and Patreon in the link below and become a part of our community. With that said, see you around, fellow archons.